5 o'clock meeting at Hill City. And from then on, it's been diamonds.
I be indeed Diamond Dave. And I come out of that city where in many ways it all began. The city side, the countryside of Lakota people. In the city, beatniks, hippies, punk rockers. That city was San Francisco. Food not bombs is what I do. And I came down. Brother Badger, one of the scouts, said, Diamond Day, we would come up, we're going to have a meeting, question and answer, he called it, in Hill City, about what's going on here. Why don't you come with me? So I came down, and little I know, right across from the circle was Lone Hawk. And we hit it off really well. We got on the same page. Conversation, I knew things that she also knew, that probably very few people in that circle knew. And we got on that same page. We got on that out of the box. And here we are. It's me.
Loudhawk, will you tell me some of the things you were saying just a few moments ago about Leonard Peltier and the situation at that point?
I'm here for my brother Leonard Peltier to gather up support from the Rainbow Nation. Leonard Peltier put out the call to Lakota women. Lakota women don't let me die in prison. For that reason, I came out of my reservation way of life to come back to my sacred homeland and to make an appeal to the rainbows. Let's get Leonard out of prison now.
And I was one.
That is my driving force, and that is my spirit. And that's the spirit of the warrior, and that's the spirit of the Lakota.
Yeah, and the rainbow too.
Will you tell me a little bit about what happened right before Leonard went to jail?
Before Leonard went to jail, this was in the 70s. Every week on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, a couple natives would get killed by gunfire, snapper fire. We was being killed, and it was a paramilitary campaign being brought to my people.
That's right.
The appeal went out for warriors, and Leonard Peltier came to Oglala, South Dakota. My father is Russell Loudhawk. He's the Kent Fox Warrior Society leader. He's our war chief. Leonard came to protect women and children, and that awful day happened. He's truly a warrior. He's truly a protector of Mother Earth, grandmothers, mothers, and children, because at that time, I was a young girl. I was 14 years old. I was very traumatized by paramilitary campaign coming to Oglala, South Dakota. It is right after the Vietnam War. I felt like I was a Vietnamese being attacked by the United States government. After brother went to prison, brother's been in prison for 37 years. He's now in Florida. And all we want is to have Obama give presidential clemency.
That's right, because he can do that.
To Leonard.
He can do that. And he doesn't have to worry about being elected anymore. He could do that.
All right, let's go.
Okay, then he can go back to you. 1985. I was at the Rainbow Gathering in the Mark Twain National Forest in Missouri. Garth Beck down here came to me. Diamond Dave, this sounds like a good project for you. These two brothers, it turned out to be an uncle and his nephew, had driven down from Pine Ridge with a letter from Leonard, just another letter from Leonard. Say, hey, Rainbow family, we need your help. You can find that letter. We need your help. We need to establish a camp. It was Leonard's appeal in St. Louis, in federal courthouse. We need to call, and this is the words I used in the letter, for the elders and the dog soldiers to come down to support Leonard. And he said, I'll take that up. And so I brought these two, his uncle and his nephew. His nephew was kind of a kid. But anyway, that's all right. Leonard, he was a kid, but the nephew really loved it. He'd never seen anything as free as this before. He was coming out of Pine Ridge. But his uncle had to keep calling his name and kind of pull it. But anyway, And soon after we got, the idea was to get together a caravan to go from the Mark Twain National Forest to St. Louis to get this camp, a camp somewhere where the dog soldiers and the elders could come and camp. And so we rolled down. It was with Felipe first I rode with those two guys, the lead vehicle, which was like a Cadillac, was really a fan, and with about 150 rainbows and various dilapidated buses behind us. And we rolled right into St. Louis. And rolled right under, there was a space, there's kind of a waste area right by that, what do you call the river in St. Louis?
The arch.
Huh?
The arch.
No, it's a big sculpture.
Oh, not sure the name of the sculpture.
You know what? Well, you can see it. Every picture of St. Louis has it. So we lighted there. We had a circle with and some other Lakota joined us too. Well, what to do? I said, well, let's take it right to City Hall. So we went and sat down right in City Hall. By that time, it was increasing. And of course, the media was all there taking pictures. The media was all there. And finally, the mayor came out to talk to us. I forgot, we asked for him. We want to talk to him. He's made we want to talk to him and talk in front of everybody. And he said, well, we can't be here. He said, well, and I looked at him. I said, if we can't be here, where can we be? I took it to the mayor. All this is on film. You're right. And he looked. He said, how long do you guys need to stay? He said, 3 months. Well, you could have totem pole camp in Forest Park in St. Louis. And we did stay there for 3 months. And then I met this sister who is a nurse in the hospital in Pine Ridge. You probably know her. She's from Ogala. She took me home to Ogala. Well, anyway, and then she took me up, and so I spent some time in Ogala, and then up to right up here to the back hills to an event that was going on. Who is one of the big cheeses? The name is. You know what I mean by big cheese, you know what I mean, man. Yeah, he was the first one who met me here. If you call a name, it's probably one or two. Anyway, he was here, and then there was Sweat Lodge was just going on then. And we stood there watching it, and he was getting.
You really won't get lost. There's plenty of help.
The guy who'd been a black Muslim, and now he's a fruit of Islam. He had a Million Man March. What's his name?
You're not talking about Malcolm X?
No, I'm talking about the other guy, the kind of racist guy who. He's still alive.
Well,
he may have
there's
had
evidence
still alive.
Well, there we go. I'll think of him in a second. But anyway, he was getting in the Sweat Lodge with the big cheese as a name. And I'm watching it. 5 minutes later, I hear a big ruckus, and here he comes running out of the sweat. It was too hot for him. Well, they turned it up. You know, you can turn up that sweat as much as you can take it if you want. If somebody's never taken it before, they can be going out the door. Is that right? And you can do that if that's how you feel. No, his name was, the Million Man March. He's kind of a racist guy. He's always talking about the White Devils.
What year?
He took over from Malcolm X after Malcolm X died.
What year?
It's like 95.
95?
Yeah.
Is that when we went? Where we went?
Because in the year 95, a blue bus came and took the Lakotas from Oglala, Leonard Peltier's supporters, all to St. Louis.
Okay.
Wow.
That's right.
So that is our first connection that we ever had with the Rainbow people in 1995.
Except for those two guys who came up before to come to our camp, who I would talk to and took them around circles and some, who really led the caravan coming in. So we had that camp where these guys could come in on a blue bus. That's right, I've forgotten that. We got it all together, and once we had it together, Felipe was with me too. And once we got it all together, we said, hey, why don't you go up there and get some Lakota? And they took that blue bus, I remember it now. See, it takes 2 people to take it. And that's when she was up there, and that blue bus came up, and that was the first rainbows you ever saw. Is that right?
Sure.
Fuck yeah. And here we are. Here we are. So this is, see, I talk about history. History comes in you read the history books, usually from the white man's ruling class perspective. And then you have, and then
1995 was our first connection with the Rainbow community, or the Rainbow family.
And that was thanks to Leonard Peltier.
And then today, it is Leonard Littlefinger and Richard Brocanos that gave the okay.
And who's this guy?
These are Oglala people from Oglala, South Dakota.
And then Iron Eyes too. Is he part of the same group? Richard Iron Eyes is not. That's where I saw his video saying there needs to be a rainbow. He was at the Leonard Pelt thing, and they did a video of him. His kitchen did, saying he was calling for a rainbow Lakota alliance. That was the time when still Swan was still blah blah like that. But anyway.
So Loudhawk, will you tell me more about what you thought and felt? What was your experience of the silence leading up to the prayer ceremony and the Om? What was your experience with that?
A very sacred experience. It was the rainbows. So thankful for Mother Earth. When I came into the circle, I seen a young lady when everybody started going up. She got down on the ground and she kissed the earth. As a cancer survivor, I've done that many times. And in my heart, I so desired Lakota Oyate come and revere the Black Hills are so sacred. And to me, the Rainbow people have a lot of sacredness in their lives. And to me, I'm very thankful. And it brought tears to my eyes. I'm so thankful that you were here. And the rainbows, they love the earth and they love my grandfather who was creator. That is why the Black Hills is so sacred. It touched my heart. Made me cry. Made me happy. Stood up with my hand up.
You're crying and laughing at the same time. You know we're really in prayer. Now I'm back to how what brought me here. One of the things was I'm on my connection is I'm a Ojibwe on my grandmother's side.
Me too.
But through the Red Road, Minneapolis is where I'm going back to. On the Red Road, have you heard about the Red Road? The Red Road is the warrior path. It's the sober path. It's a sober path. It's kind of like dealing with, like A is dealing with a lot of drunk people want to be drunken, a bunch of drunken people. The Red Road deals with a lot of Native people and other people who get on it. But the prayer of the Red Road is not the Serenity Prayer. I've been on for 20 years. I was definitely at that point where one drink was too many and 1,000 wasn't enough. But and then through my indigenous Native side, I heard about the Red Road. The Red Road is the sober path, the warrior path, which is what I want to be on, which I am on. And here's the prayer of the Red Road. And maybe I'll do it in English, and maybe you can do it in Lakota. Should we try that?
Yes.
Can you do it louder?
Okay, we're about to think about it. We'll do it as long as it's right. He's saying, yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm going to do it line by line. Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the wind.
Tukashila, Oyewe, Tatiyo Topaki.
Whose breath gives life to the world.
Tanya ki wichozani, Oyate ki uyak upina.
Hear me. I come to you as one of my many children. I come to you as one of your many children.
Namahuye, Jewi Chasha, Machaye.
I'm small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom.
Lila matistila na mechikila tukashila. Woksape ki hena mita hiye tukashila.
May I walk in beauties. May I walk in beauty.
Wamani ki he washte pecha wamani kde. Say hoye baye.
That's the Red Road. It's also called the Beauty Way.
Champuluta ki he.
Is that right? We got it. So that's our count. One of my things is cast away. They came to me from the Great Spirit, the Goddess. I call it. Cast a wide net. Find the common thread. Cast a wide net. Find the common thread. That's it. Let life flourish. Don't panic. Keep it organic. That's what we're doing. Look at this. Here's two people. You can see that we cast.
The first time I ever met the Rainbows was at a big gathering where Bonnie Raitt was there, Jackson Brown, Jesse Collins, yeah. And my father was a speaker there.
What year was that?
It was 1984, somewhere around there. Was going towards the interstate, and it was huge. Oh my goodness. And that time I understood it. Maybe I got the name wrong, but we called it the Cowboy and Indian Alliance because we were starting to unite against the uranium mining here in the Black Hills. And there was another time when we united big, and there was a long walk, and you know what? We were making dust come out because of all of us natives getting together, because we actually went out to a mine. And I have a book called We Still Remain by Dick Bancroft. I should have brought it. And there's pictures of when we did all of this. And in there, I think the cowboy and when the